Hello my loves, welcome to my channel Sun Love Stars and welcome to today's pick a card reading. For anybody who's new, my name is Cynthia and we're gonna look at your future spouse today. So we're gonna tap into the energy of your true love and your future spouse today, and as you can tell by the title, we are going to look at what would your true love and your future spouse say to you right now in this very moment if they knew all about your life, if they knew all about that you're going through right now, like if they were already part of your life. What would they actually tell you right now in this very moment, or what is their message to you? There could even be an energy where they have certain thoughts about love and they have, they feel some type of way about the topic love. So we might also channel, the thoughts that your true love and your future spouse has about the topic love or about the topic dating. This could also be their spirit guides having a message for you, but essentially this is about if your true love and your future spouse was in your life right now, just like your friends, just like your siblings or whatever, and your true love and your future spouse knows what you're currently going through right now, what would they actually tell you? Okay, what would be their message to you right now? Or again, they could also already telepathically communicate to you. For example, they think about their dream man or their dream woman, and maybe they send out prayers to God to send you a message, or kind of like where they have thoughts about you or thoughts about your future. And we're basically gonna channel that energy today and look at it, okay? So I'm super excited. I might actually do those readings a lot more often, because the future spouse, meeting your true love, meeting your twin flame, your future spouse, your true love can be like a long journey, and I'm here to keep you company on this journey. And I feel like it's kind of like to keep you updated with their energy and their thoughts. So I think I'm going to do this a lot more often, kind of like a message from your future spouse, what would they say to you right now in this very moment, because we're also again tapping into their thoughts and like their dreams and their imagination and all of that as we are reading the cards. But without further ado, oh, by the way, I'm going to extend this reading. I don't know how I'm going to extend it. You're going to know by the end of the reading. So if you're interested in watching the extended, the link is down in the description box. For my Patreon, there's a lot of extended readings that I've already done. So if you want to binge watch future spouse readings, you can go down there, my Patreon link, click on it, and then you're gonna see like 20 plus extended future spouse readings if you wanna find out more information about your true love and your future spouse, and you enjoy those readings and I keep you company and I make you feel good, or you somehow feel like you really resonate with my energy. I welcome you on my Patreon with my extended content. But anyway, I'm talking too much. I'm super excited. I was thinking to myself, what do I want to do? But Spirit already told me. Spirit told me that I should do a future spouse message reading, like where it almost feels like as if like there's like an urgent message from your future spouse, or they might be thinking a lot more about love right now, like where your twin flame or your true love thinks a lot more about love right now, meaning that maybe their telepathic communication could be stronger at this point in time, especially if you feel like you are more aroused than usual, or your body is where you have a lot more wet dreams, or you have a lot more romantic dreams. You might just be picking up the energy of your true love and your future spouse, or you have like dreams of mysterious men or something along those lines where you don't even know who this man is or this woman is in your dreams. There could be a strong energy that this is like your true love and your future spouse, and they're sending energy towards you, and you receiving the energies, like you feeling something in your body, or you having a dream, or you feeling like I don't know, like you want to get your lips ready to be kissed. Does that make sense? For example, if they imagine kissing you and you receive those waves, you might have dreams of kissing somebody all the time, or you might be very like drawn to taking care of your lips, because subconsciously oh, I want to get my lips ready to kiss this beautiful man or kiss this beautiful woman, but you're not aware of it, because it's like you receive it in waves, okay? I don't even know why I went on a tangent with that, but without further ado, in the next clip you can choose between 3 images. If you feel super duper indecisive, go on Google, find a number generator and ask your spirit guides or ask God, ask spirit to guide you to the right pile, and then the number generator will spit out a number, okay? And there should be some type of confirmation or some type of like strong connection that you feel as you watch this reading. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I'm going to see in your reading, guys, and we're just gonna look at what your true love and your future spouse wants you to know right now. What messages do they have for you? What would they actually tell you right now in this very moment, okay? So I'm gonna see in your reading, guys. My lovely pal number 1, how are you guys doing? Hold on, guys. So you chose this beautiful image here. It's like an ocean with like sparkly water, or the sun is shining and creating those sparks. Okay, so let's see, what would your true love and your future spouse say to you right now in this very moment? I might be channeling the energy of like your future spouse, like their thoughts or their fantasies or whatever they think about when they think about their dream woman, their dream man, or love in general. I might be picking up on their spirit guides when their spirit guides have a message for you. But essentially we're going to look at what would your future spouse say to you right now if they knew you, if they were in your life already, just like your friends or your family, and they know about your life, they know what's going on in your life. What would they actually say to you right now, okay? But again, it could also be telepathically that we pick up their thoughts or their fantasies or something along those lines. This reading is also going to have an extended. The link is down in the description box if you want to join me in the extended. But anyway, let's begin your reading. So I want to cleanse a little bit here. What would they say to you right now? Oh my god, I'm gonna be very honest here with you guys. I'm hearing your future spouse would say, stop procrastinating, okay? They would say, baby, I love you, but you know you have been stalling, or you have been procrastinating, or you already know the answer, or you already received signs from the universe, so hey, it's up to you. This is literally what I'm hearing right now. And it's funny because I tried to say it without being blunt, but it literally says I might not always find the right words, but let me surprise you. Okay, that's the card that came out here for you guys. So I feel like your true love and your future spouse, they would actually say to you that There's no need for you to wait, or there's no need for you to overthink something, because you already received your signs, or you already know that you are very intuitive. Like your future spouse would literally say, you are the most intuitive person I know, you're the most psychic person I know, or you're the most wise person that I know, you're the most religious, spiritual person that I know. You know, they would say like, you're so intuitive, how in the world do you still question? Like every time, I'm also hearing every time I'm with you, like there's something supernatural happening, and something about where they would say like, your intuition is so strong and you should just listen to it. That's what I'm hearing here, okay? Where they would actually tell you that there's no need for you to wait, because you already know the answer. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing an energy. This is not going to be for everybody, so filter out what fits with you, because it's a general reading here. But with the young female, okay, I'm picking up the energy here where your true love and your future spouse, I feel like an energy where somebody here watching me, you might be scared that you end up like your mom, or you end up like your dad in a negative way, where you are scared that you're going to end up like your mom, or you're going to end up like your dad, like certain toxic traits that they have. And your future spouse would say, you might be similar to your parents, but you're also completely the opposite, or you're very different from them. So they would actually, your future spouse would actually say to you, baby, you don't have to worry about it. Like, you do have similarities with your parents, but you're also so different from them. Or something about, you're still young, or you can still make different decisions, you know. If you don't want to become like your parents, you have the power to make different decisions. This is what I'm hearing. Okay, something about, you can make a conscious decision that you're not going to become like your parents, or that you're going to do the opposite of what they have done. I'm seeing a tree, and I'm seeing broccoli right now. So somebody might be eating vegetables right now, because I'm seeing broccoli, and I'm also seeing cauliflower. Yeah, I'm seeing cauliflower and broccoli. Okay, so I don't know, somebody might be eating vegetables right now, or you might be thinking about eating more vegetables. This could be something about your diet, or something about the way you eat. This could be about health issues as well, where you're like scared that you know, like you go the wrong path like your parents, or something like that. Not for everybody, of course, okay? For somebody here, you're just thinking about like, oh, which meal am I gonna eat next? Or somebody's eating watching me here, or you want to eat more vegetables, or incorporate more vegetables here, okay? There could be an energy where somebody's very drawn to the color white and the color green, or this could be significant colors right now in your life, okay? Anyway, let's see what else is coming through here. Because we have the card here, Alchemy, and it says, you have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. Okay, so your true love and your future spouse would actually tell you that you have so many options, or I'm also hearing you can pick and choose whatever you want, or you make the decision, or in the end it's your life. I'm hearing in the end it's your life, you make the decisions, or something about, if you don't know what's for you, just try out everything. This is what I'm picking up here. Okay, something about where your true love and your future spouse would tell you that they want you to follow your intuition a little bit more, is what I'm hearing. Or something about, let me see what that is about, because we have the Ten of Swords here. Okay, oh yeah, this is also what I'm hearing. Okay, listen to me. I'm also picking up the energy here with the Ten of Swords. Guys, someone here, you are very gifted. Like, you are very gifted when it comes to any psychic stuff, because I'm seeing like a wow. Wow, I feel like somebody here can channel like loved ones that are on the other side, or like somebody here is very gifted when it comes to energy reading, or tarot readings, or something about psychic. Somebody here is a very gifted psychic, and I'm also hearing somebody here watching me is going to become a famous psychic, or you're going to be known to be one of the best, or like a very, very like impeccable. Do you say impeccable or terrific? I think terrific is a good word, because every time I hear terrific I think of like something bad, but it's actually a good word because it's not my native language. Okay, let me see what's coming through here, because I'm putting my hands, okay, that's what it is. I'm putting my hands on the card, and I usually don't do that. And let me tell you something. The only times when I put my hand on the card is because I'm trying to... Okay, let me tell you a story, because we have here literally a supernatural psychic, so I think the story is for you. And there could be an energy where your true love and your future spouse is psychic themselves, and they might be training their gifts right now, or you will be training your gifts together in the future, or they might be actually telling you to... I'm hearing where your intuition will lead you to me. Like your intuition, pile number one, your intuition will lead you to your future spouse if you tap in. So I'm hearing something about tap in. Okay, something about all you need to do is to tap into your inner voice or your intuition to find your path. Okay. So every time I take a card and I put my hand above it, I usually do that when I train my third eye. It's interesting because in pile number 2, the third eye came out. Because, for example, when I first started tarot readings, you know, like it's a learning process and you start to become better and better. So I'm also hearing practice makes perfect. Oh, look at that. Okay, there's a lot coming through here. Bear with me, guys. This is just how I'm channeling. It's like it's like it all comes at once. So I'm hearing practice makes perfect, but I'm now hearing the song by Cardi B and Offset where he says practice, practice, practice makes perfect. It's never too late. Never, never, never. Okay, so the color yellow could also be significant for somebody here. But again, in the song he says practice makes perfect. It's never too late. Something about it's never too late, practice makes perfect. That's what your true love and your future spouse would say to you, that you only need to practice. It's not like something about where you need practice, that's all that it is. It's not like you are not supposed to be like a good hairdresser or you're... Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like a master doesn't fall from heaven, or the best of the best of the best of the best, they practiced a lot. Usually people that are really good at something, they have a lot of experience under their belt. They've made a lot of mistakes and they've also made a lot of good stuff. Does that make sense? So it's like it comes with the whole territory. If you want to become good at something, you usually suck at it, or it takes a lot of practice to become the best of the best. So for some of you guys, you're trying to become really good at something, and your future spouse would be saying to you, it's normal to feel down sometimes, it's normal to beat yourself up sometimes, but just know that with every day that you practice, you become better until you're one of the best. That's what I'm hearing here. Okay, yeah, because I'm hearing like practice makes perfect. It's never too late. Never, never, never. And I'm also hearing like your future spouse would also say age is just a number. Something about age is just a number. So for some of you guys, you might be feeling like it's too late for you to do something, and your future spouse would actually say to you, the heck not, it's never too late. Until if you still can, you know, if you still are breathing and living and you are on planet Earth, it's not too late for whatever you're thinking about. Okay, and I'm also hearing, oh my god, I'm hearing so many things. Like, I think your future spouse is kind of funny because I feel like they sometimes say stuff and it sounds rough, but it also is funny because I'm hearing them saying you can sleep when you're dead. You know, like when some people are like where, yeah, because I'm picking up the energy of like something about where your future spouse would say like carpe diem, seize the day, memento mori is what I'm hearing, or something about like the day is yours, or just take it, just do it, don't overthink it. You know, we're not gonna get out of life alive anyway, so kind of like we're all gonna go, not gonna stay on earth forever, so might as well just do it. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so I feel like they have a very adventurous nature to them. But getting back to my point, so when I first started, you know, tarot readings and stuff like that, it's interesting because now I'm thinking maybe I should do a video about it, how I found my way to it. I might do that. If you want to see it, let me know that in the comment section. But when I first started, I saw a video by a tarot reader, or two tarot readers that I really liked in the past. But sometimes we evolve and then you like different tarot readers. That's also very normal. Anyway, so I used to watch them a lot, and there are like best friends. and they sometimes train their psychic gifts in their third eye. So usually one person gets blindfolded and then the other person is holding a tarot card in their hands. And so for example, the one lady, she was like showing the card in front of the camera because they were filming a video, so the viewer could see what the card looks like. But the person was blindfolded and they had to describe what they see in the card. And I actually tried it for myself and I was so fucking surprised that it actually works. Like, where I put my hand, like it was like that, so I couldn't see anything, and I put my hand on the card and I just started to tap in. What do I feel? Sometimes it's like bodily symptoms, like where my left arm is tingling, so it might be telling me on the left side of the card there might be something happening. Or you see shapes, like where you feel like something sharp in the middle, which might be showing you there's something in the middle, or there's a center, or something about where you put your hands, and then the first color that you see is like red or purple. So there could be an energy of like there's red or purple on the card, or maybe you feel like something moving. Okay, this is what I'm picking up here. So there could be an energy where your true love and your future spouse might be telling you like you're more gifted than you think, but you don't know it because you didn't even try. Like, I'm hearing you have not even reached your full potential yet. So I don't know what this is about. Your future spouse would say you have not even reached your full potential yet. And something about like where if you would tap into your psychic gifts, or if you would tap into your talent, it doesn't have to be psychic. If you would tap into your talent, 100%, you would actually see how gifted you are, or something about that your talent is phenomenal, or there's something very unique about the way that you play guitar. Let's say, for example, you want to play guitar and you start picking that up, you know, like I want to learn this new skill of playing the guitar. Your future spouse would actually say that there's something unique about the way that you play the guitar. Does that make sense? So there's something unique about the way that you do it, or something about that you learn very fast, or that you might be saying, oh, I'm not that good at it yet. But if you would play in front of them, they would be in awe that you only learned all of that in 3 weeks. That's what it feels like to me here. Okay, and for others of you, you have a hidden talent. Your future spouse would actually would tell you, pine number 1, did you know that you're very talented at it? Like, this is a talent where you don't realize that you are talented at something because it's normal for you. That's what it feels like to me here, okay? And for others of you, there might be something about like, I'm picking up the energy here of like, oh, what is that? Oh my God, I'm seeing a straw projection here. So wow, I'm picking up somebody here. You can actually astral project to your future spouse in case, or like something about where you can travel to them in your dreams. I'm going to be very honest. I never channeled that because, for example, me, I don't know how to astral project. Or like controlling your dreams. I don't know how to do that. Like, I cannot do that. For others of you, there's something about like if you tap into that energy. Okay, something about if you tap into your psychic gifts, you will find out information about your future spouse, or something about where, I don't know what's going on here, but I feel like there's something about your intuition will guide you to me. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, or your psychic abilities will guide you to me. Okay, if you tap in. This is very funny because we have the card here. Your sexual energy is attracting your future spouse. So there's something going on where I'm hearing you are ready to attract your true love and your future spouse. Okay. And I'm picking up the energy here of, I pick up the energy here that you might have a blockage when it comes to your sexuality. Okay. Meaning that your way of manifesting your future spouse is actually you picturing yourself like, you know, being intimate with this person, or something about like, if you start to find your body sexy, or if you start to find yourself sexy, or if you start to kind of like buy sexy lingerie, or something about where you start to feel comfortable with the topic sex, or when you start to feel comfortable about, you know, like picturing yourself, you know, like how they kiss you, how they touch you, or something along those lines, because you might have like a blockage in that. I don't know why. Okay, for some of you guys, you might have a blockage in that, and for others of you, if you don't have a blockage in that area, I feel like an energy where your future spouse is telling you when you feel aroused and when you feel sexy, that's when they feel your energy when you, how can I explain that? Okay, listen to me. Let's say, for example, you go out, you go dancing, and you feel yourself. You listen to Genuine and Pony. You pony, let's do it, ride it. And you start dancing and you start to feel yourself. If you are in this energy, that's when your future spouse picks up your energy, or that's when they feel that's when they are attracted to you, or that's when you pull them to you like a magnet. So when you are in a sexy energy, you attract them to you. Picking up for you guys that for some of you guys, I feel like for some of you guys, you are very gifted when it comes to sex magic, or something about you attract the most when you are in a sexy energy, when you shake your hips, or when you feel really like, when you feel like the sexiest woman or the sexiest man alive, or when you feel like very like sensual, or when you feel like very in your body, very connected to your body. That's when you attract your true love and your future spouse. And that's also when I feel like they might sometimes have wet dreams of you, or they might sometimes, like when you are in the sexy energy, that's when they feel something. So they feel it when you are in the sexy energy. I don't know how else to describe it. And they might actually have wet dreams when you are in this energy. That's what it feels like to me here. Or something about where you attract your future spouse and your true love when you are in a sexy, seductive energy. Okay, that's what it feels like to me here. The more you are in your sexual, sensual energy, whatever that means to you, the more you attract your true love and your future spouse is what I'm picking up here, okay? Because again, if they are also psychic like you, they pick up that energy. So they're very sensitive to energy. When you are in this like pony, you know, energy, they pick it up, they feel it. All of a sudden they feel aroused. So there's something going on where you are in your sensual, sexual energy, and that's actually how you attract them to you. You kind of like where you become a magnet when you are in that energy is what I'm picking up here. Okay. For some of you guys, what is that about? I feel like for some of you guys, you haven't left the house in a while. Okay, not for everybody. I feel like somebody here, it might just be a confirmation that this is your pal, but with the Ten of Swords in the house, okay, I pick up for some of you guys, there's an energy of, okay, I'm gonna say it like that. So for some of you guys, you haven't left the house that much recently. And for others of you, there's an energy where you don't feel comfortable where you live at anymore, or something about where your future spouse would actually like, for some of you guys, you might feel like very sad, but the sadness might actually come from you being in the wrong environment, or you being in the wrong apartment. Does that make sense? Where you live somewhere and where you're living, it's not in alignment with your soul anymore. So your future spouse, if you have these thoughts, your future spouse would actually say, I think you are right, or I think you really, like, it's your environment. It's not really you, it's your environment, and that your environment is not good for you anymore, okay? So there could be an energy of like getting ready to move. There could also be an energy where they are saying they are currently in the process of moving, finding an apartment, finding a place, you know, and they don't want to go out dating before they have it all figured out. So there could be an energy where they are currently looking for an apartment. They want to settle, they want to find, you know, somewhere where they want to live. And once they have their apartment, you know, that's when they will be open to, you know, dating and stuff like that. And again, for others of you, I feel like your true love and your future spouse would actually confirm your feelings. Like if you feel like you don't feel good where you're living, your future spouse would actually say, yeah, there's something wrong in your environment, like in your surroundings, and maybe you need like a lot more, like, how can I say that, where you need to sage your house, or kind of like bring good energy into your house again, or somehow do protection spells or good energy spells or cleansing energy spells when it comes to your house or your home. For others of you, there might be an energy of you literally needing to move, okay? Or they would actually say, yeah, I totally, like, I'm behind you, I would also move. Or something about, like, I think part of why you might feel a little bit like weird could actually really be your apartment or your neighborhood is what I'm picking up here, okay? Let me see what else is coming through here. What is that about? Yeah, for some of you guys, this is not going to resonate for everybody, but for some of you guys, I'm hearing your future spouse actually wants to, you know, like be with you and meet you, but you might be at home a lot. And when you're at home a lot, unless it is online dating, it would be harder for them to find you. So there might be an energy of like you needing to go out a little bit more often. Only take it with a grain of salt. If you tell me, Cynthia, I'm not ready yet, don't, until you are somewhat ready, or until you feel like, okay, I should be doing that right now. But for some of you guys, there could be an energy where you might be isolating yourself too much, and your future spouse actually wants you to have more fun or go out, or kind of like once you know, when you go out and have fun, that's when you guys are going to meet. Okay, as you're trying out new things and going to new places and stuff like that. Okay, I'm also hearing you're still young. I'm also hearing you're not too old for that. You might be thinking that you're too old for something, and your future spouse would actually say, what the heck, you're not too old for that. Age is just a number. So I don't know what this would mean for you. Okay, let's see what else. Is there anything else pile number one's true love and future spouse would say to pile number one? I'm also picking up something about cooking. Oh, that's funny, because we have a stove here. Okay, and then we also have like a kitchen, something about a kitchen. Somebody here might be watching me from a kitchen right now, or you might be literally cooking something here. This spouse would also say that they think you will be successful with something, or that you have a golden idea and they would want you to act on that golden idea, is what I'm picking up here. Let me see, what would pile number one's true love and future spouse say to pile number one? Oh, we have the Emperor. Daddy is at home. Interesting. And look at that. Look at how this card came out. Do you see in the background there's like houses? So somebody here could be into real estate. Ooh, somebody here could be into real estate, or your future spouse could actually tell you that you're gonna make a lot of money when you go into real estate. You could actually share a passion for real estate in the future. I'm seeing real estate, architecture. Okay, somebody here could be an architect, or somebody could be an interior designer, or something about, oh, that's interesting that I picked that up here. So I'm picking up interior design, architecture. Yeah, oh, look at that. Hold on. Because now I'm being brought to Aiden. Do you guys remember Sex and the City, where Carrie met Aiden? And Aiden was like, he was creating furniture. It was like high-end furniture. That he was creating. So somebody here could be creating furniture. If I'm seeing a furniture company, high-end furniture, or very like unique pieces is what I'm picking up here. Oh, that's interesting. It might be you or it might be them. Okay, so somebody here is doing either something with architecture, real estate, designing. Ooh, yeah, designing. So it doesn't even have to be like furniture. But it could also be like designing clothing or something about, I'm also seeing like designing websites. Okay, there's something going on here. Or I'm picking up the energy here of like real estate. Somebody is doing something with real estate, or your future spouse would actually tell you like you're going to make a lot of money in the future with real estate, or you're going to make a lot of money in the future with a hotel. I'm hearing a hotel and Airbnb, okay, or something about a furniture company, or something about like where you make pieces, like unique pieces for people, like this is what I'm picking up here. I'm also picking up like yeah, that is so interesting, guys, what I'm picking up here. Wow, what in the world is going on here? This is, I've never, you know, like this never came through here. Let's see what else. What does pile number one's true love and future spouse want to say to pile number one? What's going on here? We have the Three of Cups. What does pile number one's true love and future spouse want to say to pile number one? Oh. Okay, your future spouse would actually tell you that they recently went through a big disappointment when it comes to a friend. Your future spouse would tell you, I recently went through a big disappointment when it comes to my friend. What else? What would pile number 1? Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. Ooh. Okay. So, this is gonna be very specific, but I'm hearing like this man or this woman, they would tell you that they came, because I'm picking up the energy where they're trying to tell you how they found their way to psychic stuff. Listen to me. We have the High Priestess here. So there's a high chance that your true love and your future spouse actually watches tarot readings, or they actually listen to astrology readings, or they look at how the planets are standing. They know what Mercury retrograde is, or something about where they themselves have visions. They have like visions. Yeah, they have visions, or they have dreams that come true. Okay, and I pick up the energy here where they would want to tell you their story is what I'm hearing. Okay, so something about where they would want to tell you their story. I'm also hearing, wow, this is so freaking crazy, because I'm picking up somebody, like I'm picking up the energy here where your future spouse would say, like, if you tap into your intuition, or if you tap into your tarot cards, you will get more information about me. So for some of you guys, I pick up the energy here where there could be their spirit guides. I pick up the spirit guides of your future spouse are telling you to pick up a deck of cards and lay your own cards, because you're gonna find out a lot more information, or something about a private reading, or something about, yeah, I pick up like a private, this listen, I pick up, they might even have already gotten a psychic reading about you. Okay, they might have already gotten a psychic reading about you. I'm also hearing somebody here came into, wow, I'm hearing somebody here found their way to spirituality and psychic stuff and tarot readings because they were in a third-party situation, or they got betrayed in a third-party situation, or they got betrayed in a friendship. So for some of you guys, I feel like your true love and your future spouse, they either went through a third-party situation that brought them to tarot and psychic stuff, or they went through some type of betrayal that brought them to tarot and psychic stuff. Okay, the King of Wands, listen to me. This is so freaking funny. You would never know that this person watches tarot readings. You would never know that this person, like, this is like a man or a woman. They look like they're not interested in all of that stuff, but they're actually really into it. Or somebody who is like, where your true love and your future spouse is highly gifted with that energy. Okay, even if they don't use it, but they have it. Okay, let me see. Let me get a few cards here. I'm gonna go to the extended guys in a second. And for others of you, there's still, I'm hearing I'm a wanderer. So they're still trying to find where they want to live. Like, if you don't know in which country you want to live, it doesn't make sense to date, I suppose. So for some of you guys, your true love and your future spouse is still trying to find their place in the world. Okay. They're still trying to find where their home is, what they call, what they would call home. They might be traveling a lot right now to find out where their home is. But it's funny because they're going to end up where you are, basically. They're going to end up where you are and you're going to be their home. This is what I'm picking up here, okay? Let's see. Anything else that pile number one's true love and future spouse would say to pile number one? Anything else that pile number one's true love and future spouse would say to pile number one? Okay, we have the 9 of coins. Yeah. Anything else they would say to pile number one? One more. What would pile number one's true love and future spouse say to pile number one? We have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, listen to me. I'm hearing they're just experiencing like their own psychic abilities, okay? This is like a, oh, looks like a sexy man over here. Yeah, okay, listen to me. So I pick up the energy here that your true love and your future spouse, they want to become sexy before they come into your life, okay? They want to be sexy, whatever that means to them. And they also, I feel like they're also like experiencing their psychic abilities right now. So they could be like playing around with their psychic abilities. They could be playing around with, you know, different stuff, and, you know, like where they just explore the spiritual realm right now. And I'm picking up that they have a lot of fun. But I'm also picking up the energy here of, let me see what's going on. they want to come into your life whole. Okay, I feel like they want to come into your life whole, and that's their journey right now. And this might also be your journey, okay? So pile number 1, I'm going to extend this reading now on Patreon, but first of all, I want to show you that six-pack. Look at him. Oh my God. Okay, pile number 1, I'm going to extend this reading now on Patreon because I've picked up like a strong, sexy energy here. Something about like you manifest each other by when you feel sexy, you are manifesting. Listen to me. When you feel sexy, when you feel seductive, when you feel like you look like the best thing since sliced bread, that's when you manifest. But I also feel like they want to feel sexy before they come into your life, and they might be on a journey to their sexiness. Okay, so pile number 1, I'm going to extend this reading now on Patreon. The link is down in the description box. If you want to join me there. We're just going to continue and see what else is coming through here. So if you are interested in that, I'm going to see you there. And if not, I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye. My beautiful pal number 2. How are you guys doing? So you chose this beautiful image here. And we are going to see what your true love and your future spouse would say to you right now in this very moment, if they already were in your life, if they already knew about what's going on in your life, okay? We could also be picking up on telepathically, like their thoughts. So when they think about their dream woman, their dream man, or when they think about love, what do they think about? So we're just basically going to tap into their energy. So we might actually channel their thoughts or their fantasies or what they think or their plans, okay? And sometimes I also pick up like their spirit guides, like the spirit guides of your true love and your future spouse. They could also be coming through, okay? Essentially, it's like a message from your true love and your future spouse, what they would say to you, or something that they would want you to know, kind of like a telepathic communication, okay? So you chose this beautiful image here, and when I started your reading, I started to sing the song, Senorita, I feel for you. You deal with things that you don't have to. Okay, and it's funny because I started singing, and here we have somebody singing, like a singer on a stage. So for some of you guys, you could be somebody who actually is good at singing, or you like singing. You might like to rap. Give me a moment, guys, because I pick up a lot of energy here. So for some of you guys, I pick up the energy. Somebody here is a singer, somebody here is a rapper, or you recently sing more often. Like if you think back the last couple of, like, let's say for example days, you have been a little bit more lighthearted, or you have felt a little bit better. Or I'm also hearing every time you feel good, you start to sing, or you start to kind of like, you start to sing, or you start to rap, or every time you sing, it's an indication that you feel good. Does that make sense? Even if you are not good at singing, but you usually like sing something or you hum something when you are in a good mood, or you are just in general, it's like a habit where you sing a lot or you rap a lot. Or for some of you guys, you could have like a strong interest in karaoke, or something about writing songs, singing songs. Let me see. I'm also hearing for some of you guys, you play an instrument. Okay, someone here plays an instrument. It's just an indication that you chose the right pile, because for pile number 3, I didn't do that because I started with pile number 3. But here Spirit wants to bring confirmations here. So for somebody's name could be Justin. Somebody could really like Justin Timberlake, or you recently heard a song by Justin Timberlake. I'm specifically hearing the song Mirror, where you heard the song Mirror by Justin Timberlake recently. It's just a confirmation that you are right here, that this is your pile. What else is coming through here? Someone here could like the color purple, or wear the color purple right now, or you recently bought something in the color purple. What else? Someone here really likes to listen to mantras. Okay, someone here likes to listen to mantras. Okay. I'm also picking up an energy of like Indian. Okay, something Indian food, or somebody here could come from India. What else is coming through here? Okay, I think that's it. Okay, so there could be an energy where you are a singer, or your true love and your future spouse might be a singer or an artist, or something about somebody here is like an artist, or you like to do something artistic. Like you are the happiest when you sing, when you dance, when you rap, when you write, when you draw. that's when you are the happiest, okay? That's what makes you happy in life is what I'm picking up here. I already started to record your reading because I usually lay out all the cards and then I start recording, but with you guys, I started immediately because I was, you know, like channeling the song. So for some of you guys, you could have like exotic roots, because with the señorita, it of course reminds me of like Spanish energy. So somebody here could be Spanish, or somebody here could learn the Spanish language right now, or you are very drawn to the Spanish culture or the food or the music recently, okay? And in the song it says, you deal with things that you don't have to. He doesn't love you, I can tell by his charm. But you could feel this real love, baby, if you lay in my arms. Okay, so let me see what's going on here. So for some of you guys, your true love and your future spouse is telling somebody around you, ooh, this is spicy. Okay, listen to me. Pile number 2. You could actually have somebody around you that fancies you, but maybe with the wrong intention. So I pick up an energy here. If you tell me you have somebody that has an eye on you or they have a crush on you, and you don't necessarily feel like they are your true love and your future spouse, because everybody has a different story, but I'm hearing somebody's true love and your future spouse telling a person around you to back the fuck off or to stay away from you. Kind of like where your true love and your future spouse says, she's mine, or pile number 2, I'm meant to be with pile number 2, so stay the fuck away from her. Or she's not, I'm also hearing she's not only like a beautiful face or a beautiful body, you know, like she deserves more than you. So something, wow. So your true love and your future spouse might want you to know that you deserve more than what you get. So this could be in a situation where you might be around like a sneaky link, or you might be around like, okay, listen to me. So for some of you guys, I feel like you might be in a connection with somebody right now. You know they are not your true love and your future spouse, but you just, you know, date with them, and you just go around, you know, you just date with them, you have sex with them, this and that, this and that. You know they're not your true love and your future spouse, but you're just spending time with this person. Your true love and your future spouse is saying that this person is taking up their space. So there's something about like, as long as this person is in your life, I mean, you can take your time, and I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm picking up the energy that the person that you are with, that you're not serious with this person, you're just meeting, you have sex here and there. This person is possessive over you. So they're actually trying to block you from meeting your true love and your future spouse. They act as though it's just fun and games, and it's just you guys are talking to each other, but they actually like wish that you don't meet your true love. So they're basically like I'm hearing they're a cock blocker. Okay, like, you know, like you are with this person and they're like a cock blocker, because while they don't want to claim you and you guys are just having fun, at the same time they want to be in a position where nobody comes into your life. Does that make sense? So for some of you guys, you have to rethink the whole situation with this person, because you know they're not the one, but you want to just, you know, have fun with them and stuff like that, and you can, but at some point you need to release them so that your true love and your future spouse can come into your life. Okay, this is just for somebody here. For others of you, I'm picking up the energy here where your true love and your future spouse might want you to know that you deserve more, in a sense of like, you should get paid more. You should get paid more, or you are overqualified for something, because we have work here. So for some of you guys, it is connected to work, okay? Where your true love and your future spouse is saying like, you're overqualified for your job, you could make more money, you deserve to make more money, or you deserve to have like better colleagues, or a better, kind of like where your true love and your future spouse would actually tell you like, why are you staying in this situation? You deserve more, or you deserve respect. And when this person or when this job doesn't give you respect and doesn't, you know, like doesn't support you, maybe you should look around if there's like an alternative or a different source of income. Something about where your true love and your future spouse wants you to have more or get more, or something about where they feel like you're not you're not getting what you deserve. So again, somebody might be, you know, like underpaying you, or you should get paid more, or something about where you just deserve more, even like in a friendship where you deserve more loyalty, or you deserve more something, okay? Because again, he says like, you deal with things that you don't have to. So for some of you guys, your true love and your future spouse might also want you to know that you take too much on your shoulders. Like, you solve other people's problems where they need to solve their own problems. I'm hearing everybody creates their own happiness, okay? So I pick up like an energy here where your true love and your future spouse, they might be trying to tell you that there's freeloaders around you, or people where you take on the burden of other people that is not even your burden. Does that make sense? So where you feel like you are, how do you call that? You are responsible for another person's happiness. So there could be like a codependent energy where somebody's codependent on you, and if you don't do what they want, then they say that you are the reason why they're not happy. This is not for everybody, but this could be for somebody here, whereas your true love and your future spouse might be trying to tell you that you don't have to take this person's burden, it's their burden, or they have to create their own happiness, and it's not in your responsibility to... I'm hearing you can bring a horse to a pond, but you cannot make the horse drink. That's what it feels like to me here, okay? That's what your true love and your future spouse would actually say to you. Like, you take too much, you take on responsibilities that are not yours, and they want you to stop that because they see that it burdens you. Or a lot of sadness that you might be going through is because you see things through other people's eyes, or you take on other people's burdens, when in actuality the reason why we're all individuals is you have 2 hands and 2 feet. 2 hands and 2 feet. So everybody has 2 hands to create their life and to make decisions on their own. So if you have your life and you have 2 hands, why the fuck are you looking at my life and you're trying to do something in my life with your 2 hands that are supposed to, like, where this person is supposed to take care of their garden, but they come into your life and they're trying to tell you what flowers to plant in your garden. And your true love and your future spouse might be saying like, this person has to stop, or you're capable of making your own decisions, is what I'm picking up here, okay? Or again, for some of you guys, there's something about where you deserve more, or something about where your future spouse would actually say like, I'm also hearing they would like, they would want you to not be afraid to make decisions that are good for you but piss other people off, as long as you don't do it intentionally. You know what I mean, okay? Now for others of you, with this card here, it says you will have a dream or vision of your future spouse soon. So your true love, so your spirit guides and their spirit guides want you to know that you will have a dream or a vision of your future spouse soon, where you're going to get more information about your true love and your future spouse, okay? So there's definitely going to be a dream very soon that is going to show you what they look like, where you guys are going to meet, when it's going to happen, what it's going to be like, or you're going to feel the energy of your true love and your future spouse very soon in a dream or in a vision, okay? But with this card, I also pick up an energy here where your true love and future spouse would actually say like, hey baby, you've been working so hard, or hey baby, you've been doing so much for other people, or you have been so, you know, like you have been so focused, you have been working so hard, or I'm seeing that you are, I'm picking up the energy where your true love and your future spouse would actually say that they see that you are anxious. Like they would say, baby, I'm seeing that you're anxious, and I see that you need a break, and I can tell that your whole, you know, like neck is stiff. So I'm actually seeing like your future spouse, if they would be in your life right now, they would actually give you a massage, literally, because I'm seeing them like looking at you and they're asking you, hey, are you okay? And you might be saying, yeah, I'm fine. And then they look at you and they're like, no, you're not. Look at that. You know, your neck is completely stiff, and kind of like, or for example, what's up with your hand? What's going on where maybe you are very stiff in your arm or something along those lines? So they would actually say, hey, baby, just sit down. I'm going to give you a massage, you know, like where they would massage you, or they would say, hey, babe, why don't you go to like a spa for a day. So they would actually want you to take a day off to go to a spa, to get a massage, or something about where your true love and your future spouse would actually say like, hey, your body has been telling you that you need a break, okay? Or something about, I can tell that you are, look at that. For example, right now I'm noticing that my lips are very like very dry, so give me a moment, guys. But you see, this is what I'm picking up here, kind of like they would actually, you know, like tell you to take a bath, and they're, you know, they want you to relax, or they would maybe like even, you know, buy you kind of like a ticket or something like that to go to a spa. They would say, hey, let's go to a massage together, or something about, I'm also being brought to alternative medicine. So for some of you guys, your true love and your future spouse would actually say, why don't you try alternative medicine? Maybe acupuncture is going to help you, because for some of you guys, you maybe have had a few health issues recently, or you might feel a little bit under the weather. And I pick up like your true love and your future spouse would actually say like, hey, maybe if you get a massage, you're going to feel better, or go to acupuncture, or like there's different kinds of massages, because I'm being brought to massages with stones, you know, or like with those, I don't know what you call it, you know what I mean, like a lot of like different massage therapies or whatever. So they would actually say, they would actually give you a massage, or they would actually tell you or give you money or buy you something to tell you, hey, you know, go to a spa day, or let's go to a spa together, let's you know, go to a manicure or pedicure together, or something about where they want you to not stress. Your true love and your future spouse would say, today you don't stress about anything, you're just gonna, you know, pamper yourself, you're just gonna go get a massage, okay, you're gonna go have a great day. Yeah, this is what I'm picking up here, because I wanted to say, if it was your birthday, okay, because we have the gift here, if it was your birthday, they would actually buy you like you know, like a voucher for a spa day. I'm picking up an energy of like a voucher for a spa day, or they would pay for your manicure or pedicure, or they would, I'm also hearing they would actually pay for like a getaway on the weekend. This is what I'm picking up here, okay? Something about where your true love and your future spouse feels like you're about to have a burnout, or you need to calm down, or we need to fix your anxiety, or we need to do something about your health. So they would actually help you to find peace again, or to find tranquility again, okay? That's what your true love and your future spouse would actually say to you right now. They would buy you a voucher for a massage. They would buy you a voucher for, I don't know, like a meditation session, or a Reiki healing session, or they might actually even ask you, if you tell me you are like a Reiki healer, or you do stuff like that, they would say, babe, can you do this on me? I feel like I need it right now, or I feel like your energy is so healing. Can you do this on me? Or can you give me a massage? Or can we do like a hypnotherapy session, in case you are in this field, in case you work in this field? Your true love and your future spouse would actually ask you to do it on them, because they believe in you, and they know that your energy is very healing. And they would actually say, babe, I need your healing energy, or I need, you know, this healing session that you offer to people. I think I need that, okay? And for others of you, if you don't do anything like that, they would actually tell you that, babe, all I want from you right now is that you get a massage, that you get like, I don't know, like a hair treatment, oil treatment, that you do something for yourself, because you do so much for other people, and you really deserve to do something for yourself. Ooh, hold on, what is that about? Give me a moment. Yeah, this is what I'm picking up here. Someone here, not everybody, okay, this is a general reading, but somebody here, you already are with your true love and your future spouse. If you are in a connection, and it's funny because it's the contrary to what I was saying in the beginning, but if you are in an official relationship where you feel like your person takes care of you, and they take care of your health, and it sounds like your current partner, I feel like they could actually be your true love and your future spouse, okay? Because I pick up that you will have a child with this person. Okay, somebody here is already in a relationship, And I feel like this might be your true love and your future spouse, especially if what I am saying resonates with the energy of your true love and your future spouse, where they like to kind of like pamper you by giving you gifts. Okay, this is a man or a woman that likes to give you gifts, especially if they feel like you are stressed or you are anxious, or especially if they know that, because I'm picking up an energy here with somebody here. Where's this energy coming from? Give me a moment, guys, because I pick up like somebody here recently had a baby. If you have a child with a man, I feel like this is your future spouse. Okay, I mean, I think you would have a child with somebody that you think you're gonna marry, but I want to confirm to you, if you have a child with somebody and you are in a relationship with this person right now, and they have been worried about your health, or they have been asking you 5 times throughout the day if you are okay, or they feel like something is off with you, this might actually be your future spouse here. Or they might be asking you to marry them very soon. Okay, not for everybody. Give me a moment, guys. I'm just trying to hydrate, trying to take care of my health, you see. Sorry, guys. We also have here the unexpected income. Yeah, I feel like wow. Okay, listen to me. So for some of you guys, pile number 2, you might be worried or stressed about money right now. You might be worried or stressed about money. You might be worried or stressed about, like, will I ever be able to make my dreams come true? Like, I want to go to the Maldives, but the plane ticket is so expensive, and the hotel and this and that, and you are wondering, where will this money come from, or how will I manifest enough money to make this wish come true? I feel like your true love and your future spouse is saying, don't worry about money, I got you. I'm going to be very honest here with you guys. I feel like an energy where there's a dream that you have, whatever it is. It could be a vacation, it could be, I don't know, you want to publish your book, but you don't have enough money. There's something going on where your true love and your future spouse is saying, there's no need for you to worry about money, because I'm gonna pay for it, or I'm gonna be there, or I'm gonna help you to manifest the money. Excuse me. I'm gonna help you to manifest the money, or I'm gonna pay for it, or you know, my bank account is very great, or I'm doing well, and you don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna pay for it. So there's something about you being very anxious about something financially, like you don't know where the money is gonna come from. I am not telling you, the message here today is not to tell you you have to wait until you meet this man or this woman of your dreams to manifest money. Okay, I'm not telling you this. If you want to manifest money, set your mind to it. You know, find a way, find your manifestation technique and go ahead, manifest money. Okay, if it is really financially, I'm not telling you to wait until your true love comes to you. What I'm trying to say is that your true love and your future spouse is saying you don't have to worry about money in the future. Of course, get your bag, make sure that you take action, make sure that you manifest, that you have positive thoughts about money so that money comes to you. But there could be something that you will be worried about in the future, or you are worried about, and they might actually want, your true love and your future spouse wants you to know that they will be by your side, helping you financially, and you don't have to worry about it. This could be like, oh, I want this wedding dress, but I will never be able to afford this wedding dress. Your true love and your future spouse might want to say like, hey, I'm gonna buy you this wedding dress. What are you worried about? No need for you to worry about it. Just go get a massage, and I'm gonna take care of the bills, or I'm gonna take care of this, or something about like, I'm gonna teach you how to manifest, or I'm gonna, you know, like I'm gonna put money away, I'm gonna put money, you know, in the savings account so you don't have to worry about it. That's what it feels like to me here. Okay, for some of you guys, I want to ask you a question. Anyway, before I do that, let me get some lip oil here. I usually don't put lip oil on my lips when I film, because I feel like it makes like a weird noise in the background. So if it sounds weird, now that I said it, you probably noticed it. But yeah, I want to just, you know, they're very dry and it gets on my nerves. Okay, here I am. I'm hearing also, there's also something about where your true love and your future spouse is like, your true love and your future spouse would say, baby, you cannot work your butt off and not take care of your health, or we have to do something about your anxiety. I want you to be happy. I want you to smile and tell me what to do. How can I help you? That's what I'm picking up here. Or they would want you to make sure that you're healthy, or something about like, I worry about you, or I worry about your health. Why don't you take off just a few days from work to, you know, like reinvent yourself, or to get a breath, or to find, you know, to smell the roses. That's what they would actually tell you. Because if your true love and your future spouse was in your life right now, I feel like they would be worried about your health, or they would be worried that you cry a lot, or that you look sad, or something along those lines, and they just want you to be happy. Your spirit guides are here. Wow, that was big. So they would actually say like, hey, take a few days off from work, please. You know, I'm very worried about you. Like, I know you are a strong woman, a strong man, but you don't have to prove yourself to nobody, okay? Like, your health is important. Health is wealth. You know, like, work can wait is what I'm hearing, okay? The card here also says playtime. The dolphins know the importance of playing, as joy creates miracles and manifestation. So what your true love and your future spouse would say to you right now is that you need a day for yourself, that you need a day where you play, or where you do something fun, or where you do something just for the sake of doing it, okay? Something about where your true love and your future spouse feels like they want to see you smile more often, or they want to see you healthier, or they want to see you happier, or something about, I'm also hearing like an energy of, let me, hold on guys. There could also be an energy where your true love and your future spouse is currently healing mental health problems, or like the Nine of Swords is usually somebody who deals with anxiety. So there could be an energy, if you tell me you are not the anxious one, or you're not the sad one, this could be your true love and your future spouse who's trying to heal from, you know, their sadness or their anxiety. Or I'm also hearing somebody here recently lost somebody, okay? Someone here recently lost somebody in their family or around them, and that's why they're grieving right now. They're in the process of, you know, like realizing, or like releasing the pain of losing somebody here, okay? And that could be the reason why you guys are not yet together, okay? For others of you, I'm picking up the energy here. Somebody here is very young. You're very young. You're watching me and you're quite young is what I'm picking up here. I'm talking about between 17, someone here is 17, someone here is 18, and I feel like for some of you guys, your spirit guides want you to know, this is a message from your spirit guides about your love life, where they want you to explore and experience life a little bit longer, until before you meet your true love and your future spouse, okay? So some of you guys, the spirit guides might be telling you it's not yet time because you're quite young, and your spirit guides just want you to have a little bit more fun, go out there, explore yourself, find out who you truly are, because the process of manifesting your true love and your future spouse also means that you know who you are, and as soon as you know who you are, you attract somebody similar to you. Does that make sense? So sometimes when we talk about marriage, it's important that we are firm in who we are, and when we are very young, sometimes when we are, not always, okay, because sometimes you get married very early, but sometimes when you are very young, you're still in the process of like developing who you are, where you're still changing. So that means whoever you would be attracting right now would not be the person that you would want to marry in the future. Does that make sense? But again, it's not for everybody, just for my young audience. Your spirit guides want you to know, they just want you to have fun, explore your options. I'm not just talking about dating, just explore your options, like see the world, go out there, have fun, meet people, focus on your career, focus on your health, okay? And your future spouse is gonna come into your life when the time is right, is what I'm hearing, okay? For others of you, I'm picking up the energy here where your true love and your future spouse, there's some type of information that is going to come to you very, very soon, within the next few days, probably, where you're going to find out more information about your true love and your future spouse, okay? Possibly even about the timing, okay, when you guys will be meeting. So if you are not a younger audience watching me, then there might be an energy where there's going to be information that will be revealed to you. This is definitely new information that will be revealed to you about your true love and your future spouse, okay? But overall, what your true love and your future spouse would say to you right now is that they want to see you happy, and you have not been happy lately. So they would be asking you, what makes you happy, pie number 2? Baby, what makes you happy? Why don't you do more of what makes you happy? Do you know what I'm also hearing? I'm also hearing like a conversation that I saw in a TV show in Supernatural. There was a guy, he was a writer, and he felt lost because he stopped writing, and then he started to feel lost. And then the other woman, she was also a writer, and then she said, well, if you are a writer and you're not writing, of course you're going to feel lost because you're meant to write. That's what I'm picking up here. So for some of you guys, for example, you are a dancer, but you don't dance, and that's why you're feeling lost or sad, because you are a dancer, so you are the happiest when you dance. If you are a singer but you never sing, then you're gonna feel lost. It's like for example, it's like a bird who doesn't fly. The bird was meant to fly. So if a bird doesn't fly, of course the bird is gonna get sad. Does it make sense? Or I don't know, like I have no freaking idea. It's kind of like I'm being brought to the movie Soul, where the guy was meant to be on stage. Funny, because we have a stage here. He was meant to like play an instrument, or I don't know what Soul was really about. I feel like he was singing, or he was doing, did he create jazz music? For some of you guys, you might be into jazz music, but he was sad because he became a teacher instead of a jazz musician. And his spark came back because he went back to making music. That's what it feels like to me here. It's like if you used to journal and then you stop journaling, you feeling lost might just be, well, you're meant to journal. Journaling is part of your soul being happy. So when you give it up, you start to feel sad. Or if you are a fashion designer but you stop designing fashion, then you're gonna start to feel lost. It's like a fish who's not swimming. It's like a fish who's not swimming. It's a bird who's not, like flying. And of course, the fish is gonna feel lost. A fish is gonna feel lost, stranded, like on a beach, like when the fish is not in water. That's what it feels like to me here. This would be something that your true love and your future spouse would say to you, like, hey, you love creating jewelry. Why don't you start again? Like, you used to be so happy when you created jewelry and you stopped. And I think maybe that's why you're a little bit sad. Okay, that's what it feels like to me here. Let me get a few more cards here. Hold on, guys. There's another thing coming through. I'm hearing the song Nope. Yep, and it's called Choices. Yeah, everybody got choices. Interesting. They could also be wanting to tell you that you need to listen to your intuition while making a decision. They're saying your true love and your future spouse would ask you, well, does it feel right? So they would ask you questions to guide you. Like, you would maybe tell them, like, I'm thinking about changing my career, but I feel like I'm too old for that, just for example. Then your future spouse would ask you, well, does it feel right if you think about transitioning or changing your career? And you would be like, yes. And then he would ask, or she would ask, well, why are you not doing it? So they would ask you questions so that you find your soul, or that you find the answer. Okay? Or they would want you to ask yourself a few more questions. Okay? Oh god, I feel like a lovely energy here. Your future spouse has a very soft energy. Pie number 3's future spouse was more like, they were more edgy. Your spouse feels soft, or their energy feels soft here. Okay, for some of you guys, your true love and your future spouse is currently healing their inner child. Okay, meaning that they're doing a lot of things that they wanted to do as a child, but it's kind of like where maybe they had like a very traumatic childhood, so they're trying to kind of like do all the things that they couldn't do in their childhood. Okay, so for some of you guys, your true love and your future spouse is currently healing their inner child. Okay, for others of you, your true love and your future spouse is very career focused right now, which is also the reason why they might not be in a dating type of situation right now. Okay, and for others of you, they could be going through either anxiety or some type of like sadness, where they're trying to come back to who they truly are. When a fish remembers that he's a fish, when a bird remembers that they are a bird, and as soon as they remember that they are a bird or a fish, as soon as you both remember that you are a fish or a bird, and you come back to, you know, who you truly are before a lot of stuff happened in your life, that's when you're gonna meet, is what I'm hearing. Okay, for some of you guys, oh yeah, that's the question that I wanted to ask you. You see, I just got lost in the sauce. So with the deja vu card, this card doesn't come out often, but it's one of my favorite cards, funnily enough. But with the deja vu card, I pick up the energy here that you recently went through a lot of deja vus. If you tell me, no, I don't remember going through deja vus, Spirit is telling you, before you meet your true love and your future spouse, you're going to go through a lot of deja vus. I'm talking about every other day, maybe even every day, or a lot, like where it's not just a deja vu like once a month, it's like, I don't know, 10 times a month, or something about where you're going to have a lot of deja vus before you meet your true love and your future spouse. It's going to feel freaky, where you feel like, I've been here before, I've seen this before, this all happened before. And again, it's not just once a month, it happens a lot. It's like it's like an energy of like, as if you, how can I explain it? It's going to be a chapter in your life, as if you feel like you've already been in this chapter in your life. You've already experienced the last 2 weeks. Or does that make sense, where you feel like, I have so many deja vus, it almost feels like, was this all planned, or what the fuck is going on? Because I feel like there's going to be a strong energy of like, oh my god, like so many deja vus that it feels freaky. It's going to feel freaky because you have all these deja vus. So you're asking yourself like, why am I having so many deja vus? The answer is because you are about to meet your true love and your future spouse, okay? And for others of you, your future spouse would say, because I'm hearing you asking, why do I have these deja vus, or why do I feel this way? And then your true love and your future spouse would say, maybe deja vus are here to tell you that you are on the right track, or maybe deja vus are here to show you that, let me see what that is about. To show you that there's God's plan. I'm hearing to show you that there is a plan, that there is a divine plan, or that there is God's plan, is what I'm hearing. Okay, this is what I'm picking up. Yeah, look at that, because we also have the angel of remembrance. You see, it's kind of like, I remember this situation, I remember this town, I remember this day, I remember this phase. Okay, let's see, that's awesome. Pile number 2. I'm going to extend this reading now on Patreon. Okay, what your true love and your future spouse would say to you, or what else maybe their spirit guides want you to know. Okay, so if you're interested in that, if you want to know more, there's a link down in the description box for the extended. And if not, I'm going to see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely day. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. So you chose this beautiful image here. Let's find out what your true love and your future spouse wants you to know, or what would they say to you right now if they were in your life right now, if they knew about everything that you're going through right now. What would they actually say to you? What is their message to you? We could also be channeling kind of like their thoughts or their imagination or their fantasies. So we're just going to tap into the energy of your true love and your future spouse. This could also mean that their spirit guides are coming through with a message to you, or it could be like their thoughts and their imagination and their fantasies that are gonna peek through. Okay, or this could just be telepathically how they're trying to communicate to you when they think about their dream man or their dream woman, or if they send out a prayer, you know, when it comes to love. This is what we're going to tap into today. Okay, so pile number 3, if you're new here, I usually channel the energy first, and then I'm going to show you the cards here and there. And pile number 3, I started your reading today. Like, I'm starting this pick a card reading with your reading because I was so freaking excited. Don't tell the other piles, but I feel like you are the closest to meeting your true love and your future spouse soon. Like, if it were, like, if I would have to predict timing, I would say you are the one, you're gonna meet your true love and your future spouse the soonest, I would assume. Okay, because we have here the card you will be meeting your future spouse within the next few weeks and months. So your true love and your future spouse would actually say that they're currently getting ready to open their heart again to meeting you, or there's an energy of like, give me a few more weeks and I'm gonna make myself visible, or I'm healing my heart right now with this card. Your true love and your future spouse would actually say, just give me a few more weeks, just give me a few more months, and I'm gonna stand in front of you, or I'm gonna like hold your hands, or I'm gonna be there for you. So there is a strong emphasis that your spirit guides, also their spirit guides, as well as your true love and your future spouse, wants you to know that you guys are about to meet. Okay, so there could be an energy where your true love and your future spouse, they would actually say that they're currently getting ready, like, babe, I'm currently getting ready for you. I'm currently getting ready. I'm currently overcoming my fear. I'm currently overcoming maybe insecurities that I have. I'm currently trying to set up everything nice, because I pick up a strong energy here of like cleaning up. So I pick up the energy where your true love and your future spouse, what they would actually say to you right now, or this could even be telepathically, where they're like dreaming of their dream man or their dream woman, and they're telling themselves, okay, I'm gonna just give me like a few more weeks, and then I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna be there with you and I'm gonna look for you. That's what it feels like to me here. Like, if they think about love, they think to themselves, okay, I'm gonna give myself 3 more months, 2 more weeks, 5 more months, or something along those lines. I'm gonna give myself a few more weeks, and then I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna open my heart, because I know my woman or my man is out there for me. My dream man, my dream woman is out there for me, and I know that I have been hiding, but I want to be with her. I want to be with him. I want to be with pie number 3. So they're in their mind, they're telling themselves right now, just a few more weeks, just a few more months until, for example, until I get my new apartment, until I grow my hair out, until I clean something up or something along those lines. Okay. So what your true love and your future spouse is thinking right now is they just need a few more weeks or just a few more months until they're gonna open their heart and they're gonna go out there and look for you or make themselves visible, or they're actually gonna come out of the hiding. Okay, that's what it feels like to me, where your true love and your future spouse wants you to know just a few more days, or wow, I just said just a few more days. Okay, this is probably gonna be for somebody in particular, but I'm hearing just a few more days, just a few more weeks, just a few more months until I'm gonna be there and hold your hand. Okay, there's something about this, an energy of like, there's just a few more things that I need to get done until I come to you, or until I'm gonna stand in front of you, or until I'm gonna show to you who I truly am. Okay, because we also have the card here, healing heart, and it says you are a powerful healer, keep up the great work. Okay, so they're feeling like your true love and your future spouse, they feel like they're currently like doing very great and they don't want to drop the ball. Does that make sense? Let's say, for example, they're doing really great with their career, they're currently like really moving up in their career, or there could be an energy where they feel like they're really doing great with their exercise and their health and stuff like that, and they just want to focus, like they don't want to drop the ball, they just want to focus on their health for a few more weeks, they just want to focus on their finances for a few more weeks, they just want to focus on healing family issues for a few more weeks. Does that make sense? So your spirit guides, as well as your true love, telepathically, okay, when they think about dating, when they think about love, they feel like, okay, just a few more weeks, just a few more months until I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna, I'm gonna show myself to the world, and hopefully pile number 3 is gonna stand in front of me. Does that make sense? That's what it feels like to me here. So the message for you today actually is that your spirit guides want you to get prepared for your true love and your future spouse, whatever the heck that means to you. You can start to get excited, you can start to prepare yourself, whatever that means to you. You can start to, already think about where you want to go on vacation. You can also start to, practice how you want to introduce this person into your life, because by doing all of these things, first of all, you're manifesting them, but you're also like bridging the time in a beautiful way, not like in this impatient energy, but more in this an exciting, I'm getting ready, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, kind of like where you're I'm hearing where you set yourself up for success. That's what it feels like to me here, okay? That's what I'm hearing. And this is also what they're doing here. So they're setting themselves up for success. So they just, I feel like an energy where they want to feel proud of themselves, or they want to feel like they've completed something, okay? This could even be as small as, I want to get my own apartment, I want to get my driver's license, I want to, you know, heal some family issues before I come into pile number 3's life. That's what it feels like to me here, okay? So your true love and your future spouse has been healing their heart. The last couple of weeks and months, they have been trying to heal their heart, and you probably have done the same thing, okay? Another thing that I want to tell you guys is, for some of you guys, I pick up an energy where for a lot of you guys, I feel like you have been drawn. This is just gonna be a confirmation for somebody here, okay? I feel like for a lot of you guys, you have been drawn to the colors gray, white, and black, or maybe like a combination of like gray, white, and black, or I'm also hearing monochrome. Do you say monochrome? I don't know how you call it, but when you wear everything like in gray or everything in white or everything in black, do you call it monochrome? You know what I mean. That's what I'm being brought to. Yeah, I'm also being brought to like silver, maybe like silver jewelry or the color silver, but I'm also being brought to the color green, in particular like lime green, or in particular, what is it called? Not only lime green, but also light green, like when you pastel green. Yeah, that's what I'm being brought to. These are the colors that I'm being brought to. For some of you guys, you have been focused on healing your heart chakra. That's why I pick up the green energy, where you felt like where you were noticing that you have a blockage in your heart, where it's hard for you maybe to trust people, it's hard for you to give people the benefit of the doubt, it's hard for you to let people into your life, or it's hard for you to be vulnerable with people. May that even be like with friends or family or something along those lines. Your true love and your future spouse wants you to know they have been going through the same thing. Like if you say, you know, it's really hard for me to, you know, like make new friends, it's really hard for me to open myself up, it's really hard for me to trust people, your true love and your future spouse would say, yeah. They would say, yeah, same with me, pile number 3. Why do you think it's so, you know, why do you think I'm not yet in your life? I'm still, you know, like afraid to get screwed over. I have gone through some stuff that was not easy, and I know that I deserve love, and I know that, you know, once we meet each other, all those fears are gonna be gone. But I feel the same way like you know, I'm just trying to not let fear stop me, because sometimes I let fear stop me, and I'm just trying to overcome that right now. And I know there's an energy of like, what is on the other side of fear? So if you tell me like it's been hard for you to open up to people, to connect to people, maybe you've been isolating yourself a little bit more, or maybe it has even been hard for you to communicate to God or the universe and say how you truly feel, your true love and your future spouse would say, this is exactly what I'm going through right now. Like I'm just feeling like I don't want to talk to anybody, or I'm just trying to gather the strength and heal my heart to the point where, you know, I let people back in my life, or I give people a chance before I shut them out of my life. Because there's an energy of like being very highly aware of like toxic traits. So they would say like their toxic trait is that they don't give people the benefit of the doubt, or they don't trust anybody, but they know that it's not good to not trust anybody, because, you know, then you don't find the people that are meant for you if you never trust anybody. Or it's kind of like the energy where your true love and your future spouse would say, baby, I'm healing my heart right now, I'm trying my best, please give me time. I almost got it. Because I'm picking up, do you know what I'm picking up? I'm going to be very honest with you guys. I feel like an energy where, let's say for example, it's about online dating, okay? Or let's say for example, you know, they want to go to a party, or they want to go somewhere. So let's say for example, you are meant to meet in a particular place, okay? Whatever that is, a coffee shop or a dating website or whatever. And I'm seeing them like almost installing the dating app, but then they don't do it, or they almost go to this party but they don't do it. That's what it feels like to me, where if you feel the energy around you where you feel like, I feel like romance is in the air, or I feel like the energy of my true love and my future spouse, or I feel like I have more romantic dreams, or I just feel something weird in the air. It's actually like your true love and your future spouse where they almost enter your life, but then they, yeah, your spirit gets it here, but then they go back into their shell. Okay, it's like, okay, I'm ready now, and then they're like, no, I'm not yet ready, and then they go, okay, I'm ready now, no, I'm not yet ready. Okay, so they're basically trying to overcome their fear of opening their heart again. They could actually be a little bit scared to fall in love, or they want love but they're also scared of falling in love, because that would mean that they could possibly get hurt. Okay, and if you feel like you have the same problem, maybe even if it's not love related, it could be that you have maybe a hard time, you know, like working with people, or you have a hard time, you know, like talking to people, or you have a hard time maybe like making friends or something along those lines. They go through the same thing, but with them it's more connected to dating and love and like going on dates and stuff like that, where maybe they have some type of like anxiety around it, or maybe they're just they're trying to gain their faith back in humanity, because again, I feel like they maybe have probably gone through something where they felt like, I don't want to talk to nobody, I'm not trusting anybody. This could have been like their own brother, their own sister that kind of like hurt them to the point where they felt like, you know what, I'm done with humanity, I'm done with people. Okay, so if that all sounds like you, this is the reason why you have not yet met, because they're trying to overcome their fear, or they might be trying to overcome this anxiety, or they're trying to set themselves up for success, meaning that at least they want to feel proud of themselves, or at least they want to feel comfortable in their body, or at least they want to feel like mentally ready. Does that make sense? Where they feel like, no, I want to maybe like meditate a few more weeks, so I'm a little bit more calmer inside, and then when I meet pie number 3, like the date is gonna go great, or I'm gonna feel confident when we have our first date, or you know, like I'm not gonna fuck this up, because sometimes insecurities make you sabotage certain things. So this is a person who is very highly aware of what it means to set yourself up for success, and that's basically what they're doing right now. Okay, another thing that your true love and your future spouse, so first of all, they would say to you, just a few more weeks, just a few more months, until I'm holding your hands, until I'm kissing your cheek, until I'm looking into your eyes, until I'm gonna get on your nerves, okay, until I'm gonna lay next to you and I'm gonna be there for you. So you are going to meet your true love and your future spouse within the next few weeks and months. Your spirit guides want you to know that your true love and your future spouse, their thoughts are like, okay, I'm getting ready now. They're already getting ready with the thought, you know, I'm going to the gym to look good for pie number 3. I'm, you know, mentally, you know, I'm meditating more to have a good mental health before I meet pie number 3. Does that make sense? That's what they want you to know. Another thing that your true love and your future spouse wants you to know, because we have the twin flame card here, which always tells me that your true love, like you are more alike than not. Like some people, like some people's relationship is where opposites attract, you know, like where people are very different, but they complement each other like very, very greatly, where maybe, for example, one person is more adventurous, the other person is more calm, so they kind of like complement each other by, okay, I'm going to bring adventure to your life, but you're going to bring like calmness and peace into my life. Now, every time I see this card right here, this tells me that you are more alike, more like Siamese twins, or more like a mirror, where let's say you are very career driven, they are very career driven. You are very adventurous, they are very adventurous. You are very rebellious, they are very rebellious. Where you are more alike than not. You have more similarities than not, okay? So it definitely feels like Siamese twins, or like a mirror or something along those lines, or just the male or the female version of you. This also tells me your future spouse speaking, and your future spouse is saying, you're too humble. I'm hearing pie number 3, you are too humble, okay? Now, the reason why I say that, okay, let me say it like that, because I don't know how to put it into words, because I'm hearing your true love and your future spouse speaking, and they sound like, how can I explain that? They sound like they are defending you, because with the courthouse, this could be that you're maybe going through legal matters right now, or you're going through like documents when it comes to the government, or something along those lines, where you need to get approved for a visa, or something about taxes or whatever. just a confirmation in case you are going through that right now. This is definitely your confirmation here, okay? For some of you guys, your birthday could be in March, in May, in February. Yeah, I'm seeing birthdays are like, it doesn't have to be exactly that, but I'm picking up the energy here. Somebody here watching me, your birthday is either in February, in March, or in May, okay? Just a confirmation. For others of you, the courthouse energy usually talks about like a judge, right? It talks about like judgment. So for some of you guys, I pick up an energy where you felt very judged by other people around you, where you could have felt very judged or very like looked down upon or frowned upon, or you just feel in general that society is judging you for being different, for being gay, for, you know, like your profession, for what you believe in. Or this could be in particular where you felt very judged by a person recently, where a person said something where it almost felt like they are judging you, or they're judging you to be a bad person, or you are the villain in the story, or you went through some type of fallout, or you went through some type of like fight where people were pointing their fingers towards you, like pie number 3 is guilty, or pie number 3 needs to be judged, okay? That's what I'm picking up. So for some of you guys who have gone through that, or let's say for example you have a fair share of people, you know, like putting the blame on you even though you maybe don't have anything to do with the situation. Let's say for example it's like a fight or whatever, and then at the end of the day, like you are the, like people come together to be against you. Does that make sense? So let's say for example you are a group of friends, and somehow it ends up in like these people coming together to be against you, or where people group together to be against you, or you have your fair share of being the talk of the town, or being the main topic of like gossip girls or gossip guys or whatever, okay? Where you maybe have been going through your fair share, or you have a few stories about that. And I'm picking up the energy where your true love and your future spouse is actually, and I excuse my French because I pick up like I pick up that your true love and your future spouse is very defensive. They get mad when they see other people hurting you, or they get mad when people judge you. So they would actually say like, ooh, do you know what I'm hearing? I'm hearing them say like fuck what they say, or don't even listen to them. What do they know? Like they don't even know, I'm hearing they don't even know the real you. They don't even try to understand you. If they would have tried, if they would want to understand you, they would ask more questions. Don't even listen to them. Don't even listen to their judgment. Are they God Almighty? Do they know everything? Why are you listening to them? So your true love and your future spouse would be very mad about somebody judging you, or that you put yourself down because of somebody else's words, where you take somebody else's words for gospel, and you listen to them, and you just take their word, like where you see yourself through the eyes of another person, or something about where your true love and your future spouse is saying like, hey babe, you need to grow a thicker skin. There's so many people out there that are crazy in the head. There's so many people out there that have they're so like, how can I say that? I'm picking up the energy here of like where your true love and your future spouse, they would be kind of mad about like, I don't know, where somebody put you down, or somebody like, you know, said something that really put you down, and your true love and your future spouse would be really mad about that. They would actually say like, why is this person so entitled? Why does this person think that they can make decisions over your head? Why does this person act as though they're living your life? Or why are they acting as though you know, they're better than you? Something along those lines is what I'm hearing. And your true love and your future spouse, they would actually say, I'm hearing you don't owe them anything. I'm hearing something about like you don't owe them anything, and like I'm also hearing them, wow, okay, because I'm hearing your true love and your future spouse doesn't like victim mentality, and your true love and your future spouse doesn't like when people are entitled, like where they say like the world doesn't owe you anything, or you don't owe this person anything. Like I'm hearing them saying like only God can judge you. And I'm hearing them say like, God knows your heart, God knows your soul, God knows that you are a good person, you have good intentions, and fuck everybody else. I'm hearing only God can judge you. Okay, that's what your true love and your future spouse would actually say. Only God can judge you. Nobody else is in the position to judge you or tell you what to do. Okay, something about wow, I'm even hearing like, if God told you this is your destiny, if God told you this is your path, continue to walk. That's what I'm hearing, okay? So they have like an energy of like a preacher, or they get very mad. Like this is a man or a woman, they get very mad. Like I feel like you even have to be a little bit careful to, like, I'm seeing an energy like, you know, in movies where the woman or the man doesn't tell their spouse what happened at work, because this is like the type of man or the type of woman that would drive to your workplace and cuss everybody out. Okay, because they're so like, they feel like because your true love and your future spouse feels like you are such a good person, but you're sometimes too nice or too trusting, to the point where people can walk all over you, and then they feel like they have to kind of like be your, you know, like they have to like speak up, or they have to say something, or they have to make things straight, or they have to kind of like, you know, remind you that these are, you know, like, I'm hearing everybody is entitled to their opinion, but nobody's entitled to like push their opinion onto you. That's what I'm hearing, okay? So your true love and your future spouse would actually be a little bit pissed or mad about like somebody judging you, or somebody kind of like talking shit about you, or where you let somebody else, you know, like decide, where you kind of like, where your happiness is dependent on how another person sees you, or where you feel guilty for making a decision. They would actually say like, you don't owe this person anything, or something about who cares what they say about you, only God can judge you. Okay, this is what I'm hearing. Okay, and the reason why they say that, because I'm also hearing your true love and your future spouse say, okay, again, let me show you the cards here. So we have, you will be meeting your future spouse within the next few weeks and months. So listen, honey, get ready, okay? Get ready to meet the man or the woman of your dreams. We also have the yin and the, yeah, this is so interesting, because I started your reading, guys, and if I'm all over the place, it's just because I'm channeling. I hope you can, you know, like bear with me. So before I recorded or started pressing play, I was actually talking to myself, but I was hyping myself up. So I was talking very positively to myself, and I never do that. And I felt like it was like your true love and your future spouse coming through, because this is the type of man. Wow, listen to me. This is the type of man, the type of woman, okay? Your true love and your future spouse, what they would say to you right now is, they would actually say to you, if you don't believe in yourself, who else will? Every day when you wake up in the morning, you go to the mirror and you tell yourself how great you are, how beautiful you are, how talented you are, okay? Because you are part of God, and God is great. So there is greatness inside of you, placed by God inside of your soul and your spirit. Your true love and your future spouse would take your hand, walk to a mirror with you, and they would ask you, what do you see, pile number 3? They would actually ask you, what do you see when you look into the mirror? Okay, they would tell you, be more confident, you know, walk as if you own the room, walk as if you know, if you already got the job. You know, this is like your true love and your future spouse. They're like very, you know, like they give you strength, they give you power when they talk. Okay, now the reason why I'm picking that up here, I'm hearing them saying, pile number 3, when I was younger, I was just like you. I was like thinking to myself that, you know, like I'm hearing them saying, when I was younger, I was thinking to myself that, you know, I need to be humble, and, you know, being humble is great, but not if you don't not if you don't acknowledge the greatness inside of you, because you can be great and humble at the same time. Your true love and your future spouse would say, pile number 3, you can be great and humble at the same time. You can be powerful and kind-hearted at the same time. You can be confident and humble at the same time. Okay? Being confident doesn't mean that you are a dick, and being humble doesn't mean that you are a good person. Okay? Because there's an energy where your true love and your future spouse would say, I want you to talk to yourself more positively. Okay? They're saying that whatever you want to achieve, because there could be an energy where you're trying to achieve something big, is what I'm picking up here. Okay, where you are trying to achieve something big, or when where you're trying to, yeah, that's what it feels like to me here. Because with the pathway and with the magician, I strongly pick up, yeah, listen to me. You might be my pile where I talk about manifesting a lot. Okay, if you notice that I usually talk a lot about manifesting and the law of attraction in your readings, or in certain readings that you watch from me, especially also when I talk about your future spouse, because the last reading, there was a pile where I talked a lot about manifesting, okay? your true love and your future spouse would actually tell you, in order to manifest, the only thing that you need to know about manifestation is that they would actually, your true love and your future spouse would actually teach you manifestation, because I feel like they're already very, very good. Like your true love and your future spouse is really good at manifesting, and they would actually, you know, share their secret techniques with you, or they would tell you, hey, pie number 3, the only thing that you need to know, you don't even have to have talent. All you need to know is that thoughts become things. That's what your true love and your future spouse would say. Your true love and your future spouse would say, your thoughts become things. Okay, so they would say, pie number 3, every time you wake up in the morning, I want you to look at yourself like a king or like a queen, like you're going to achieve whatever the heck you want to achieve, that you believe in yourself, that you have positive thoughts about yourself. Tell yourself, I'm talented. Tell yourself that you're meant for greatness. Tell yourself that you have a huge destiny in front of you. Tell yourself that you can make this huge amount of money. Tell yourself that all you need is a little confidence and then you're almost there. Okay, tell yourself, it's like the energy where your true love and your future spouse would actually teach you to be a little bit more like confident, or a little bit more like dominant, like where your energy becomes more dominant, or where you have a more positive like look about yourself, like when you look into the mirror, or where it's easier for you to take compliments, or something about where your true love and your future spouse, they would actually say like, hey, that's the secret to manifesting. Okay, they would actually teach you to manifest, or they would actually teach you to be more confident, or to find a balance between being humble and being confident. Okay, because sometimes sometimes when you're humble, you tell yourself like, oh, you know, like I'm not meant for greatness, or my future's not gonna be that great, or I'm not that special and stuff like that. But by you saying these things or thinking these things, you're actually closing the door for miracles and great things. If you say, oh, I'm not special, might manifest that nothing special happens in your life. But if you say, I am special, I am amazing, I am worthy, I deserve I deserve paradise upon planet Earth. If you tell yourself all these things, then you're manifesting paradise, then you're manifesting special things. Okay, and this has nothing to do with like, oh, you know, like you're too full of yourself that you look at yourself as special. But if we were all created in God's very image, that also means that everybody upon planet Earth is special. If we were made by God, by the Almighty, by the universe, it means that everybody has a part of special energy inside of them. Okay, it's only about acknowledging. And once you acknowledge that you're special, once you acknowledge that your words become your reality, once you acknowledge that God would want you to say, if you say, I am ready for paradise, right? If you say, I'm ready for paradise, that's when God in the universe can bring paradise to you. But if you say, oh, who am I to, you know, like experience paradise, then you tell Spirit, you tell God that you don't want paradise. And it's a freaking lie not to say that you don't want paradise. And paradise can be all kinds of things. Okay, your own paradise. What does your own paradise look like? Okay, your true love and your future spouse would say, you deserve paradise, you deserve success, you deserve love, you deserve the benefit of the doubt. You deserve people to, you know, appreciate you and respect your opinion, because I pick up the energy where you maybe also are struggling with voicing your opinion, or where people don't take you seriously, or people don't take your opinion seriously. Your true love and your future spouse would say like, hey, you know, like there's so many people that don't even have as much talent as you. They're not even... Where it's like your true love and your future spouse would say, pie number 3, baby, there's so many people out there, even as talented as you are. They're not even as talented as you are, and they walk around as if they are like, you know, they're walking around as if they are the shit, as if they are the best looking man, the best looking woman. You know, they're walking around as if they, you know, they deserve everything, although they're not even talented, but they get everything because they actually feel like they deserve it. They would, your true love and your future spouse would say, like, there's people out there that are not as talented as you, not as beautiful as you, not as blessed as you, not as this person, their voice is not as good as yours, you know, like what is stopping you? Kind of like where your true love and your future spouse would actually say, all I want for you is to look at yourself and see how great you are, and actually speak your dreams into existence. Write it down, speak it, you know, like say these positive things about yourself. Stop playing small. Stop looking at yourself as like a small person. Stop looking at yourself as not special. Your true love and your future spouse would actually say you're such a great person. You deserve success. You deserve love. You deserve everything that you wish for. Look at how pure your heart is. Look at, you know, how much good you do for the world, how much good you do for animals, how much good you do for nature, how much good you do for people. Like why would you not deserve paradise? Okay, who is telling you to look at yourself as like a small person? Who is telling you you cannot achieve your dreams? Okay, and I'm also hearing it's only their limit, like their opinion. When they say you cannot achieve something, that is their opinion and their reality. In their reality, it's not achievable. But if you say to yourself, I'm gonna achieve this, okay, you are breaking through the barrier of like limitations. Okay, your true love and your future spouse, they would actually teach you to kind of like don't give a fuck as much. Like your true love and your future spouse, they would give you more, like they would teach you to have more of like I don't give a fuck attitude, or to grow a thicker skin. Or your true love and your future spouse would hype you up so much that you would actually start to manifest, or you would actually start to see that manifesting becomes easier for you. Okay, like your man or your woman, your true love and your future spouse, they would say like they love to see you in your power, and they're even telling you like it's okay to sometimes be a little bit cocky or a little bit like you know, like self-assured. Like it doesn't mean that you are a bad person. It just means that you know who you are, and you like yourself, and you show it to the world that you like yourself, or something along those lines, where it's kind of like it's important to be humble, but it's also important to, you know, like accept that you are part of something great, that there's something great, or to be truthful with yourself, what you truly want. Kind of like an energy where you want like a big business, but you tell yourself, no, I'm gonna make a small business. Or kind of like where I'm even hearing this energy of like, I don't know if you guys are going through that currently, or maybe it's like a history in your life, or like something about a golden thread, because I'm picking up the energy here where you have two dresses. You know, you have like dress number 1 and dress number 2, or let's say shirt number 1 and shirt number 2. And one shirt is like very flashy. You love both of these shirts. Like these are two options. You love both of these shirts, you love both of these pairs of earrings, but you usually grab for the one that doesn't catch as much attention. It's kind of like, oh, I love these earrings, I would love to wear them, but I know people will look at me, or people will judge me, or people will think that I'm cocky, or people will think that I think of myself too highly and stuff like that, and I don't want people to think that, so I'm gonna take the earrings that are not gonna draw as much attention to me. That's what it feels like to me. And your true love and your future spouse would say, no, you take the earrings that you want, and not the earrings that make other people feel comfortable. Kind of like where your true love and your future spouse is saying, dress where you are scared that you are going to be overdressed, or you're going to be dressed too like classy for an event. And your true love and your future spouse would say, pie number 3, baby, you are going to wear what the fuck you want to wear. It doesn't matter if people are going to look at you cocky, sideways, give you the bombastic side eye. It doesn't freaking matter, because God knows your heart. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. That's what your true love and your future spouse would actually say to you. Okay, your true love and your future spouse wants you to be more dominant, more like where the majority of your thoughts about yourself are positive. Of course, it's always important to check yourself, to tell yourself like, hey, am I doing something wrong here? Am I too cocky? Am I going too fast here? Am I overlooking something? But it's also important to tell yourself, no, this is my truth, this is my path, this is what I want to wear, this is who I truly am, this is how God created me this way for a reason. God gave me these desires for a reason. Okay, and I'm not gonna hide away, or I'm not gonna take the outfit that is gonna draw less attention. Although I want to wear this dress, but I'm taking this one so I make other people feel comfortable. I don't know what this means in your life, but this is what I'm picking up here. Okay, this is what your true love and your future spouse would actually say to you. Okay, pile number 3. I'm going to extend this reading now on Patreon, so if you are interested in that, because I could sit here for another 5 hours. Okay, but pile number 2 and pile number 1 are waiting for me, so I'm going to extend this reading now on Patreon, okay, because I feel like they have a little bit more to say, because I can see it in the cards that your future spouse has more to say. So if you are interested in that, the link to the extended is down in the description box, and we're just gonna continue and see what else your true love and your future spouse wants to say to you. Okay, so I'm gonna see you in the extended, and if not, I'm gonna see you in my next one. Bye.